All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today I am over here at my brother-in-law's house. We got Heartbreaker in the garage, and this is going away. So basically what happened was when I went to the drag strip to race the truck, they did not like that this thing right here was blowing smoke all over the staging lanes when they put me in the left lane. I tried all night long to let them put me in the right-hand lane, and I couldn't do that all night long. So I ended up in the left lane, America, and it was smoking everybody out. Understandably, I get that. So the truck has always had a stack hole in the bed ever since I bought it. I just never really thought that I wanted to put a stack in the truck, but now that I'm actually starting to put some track time on it and race it and stuff, I really need an upward pointing exit for the exhaust system so that I'm not smoking everybody out. So we're fixing to put a stack in it. It is pretty cool. The neat thing about this stack, I bought it off of Wesley Beach back after he won the 2013 Diesel Power Challenge. It is an aluminum stack. It weighs like all of 3 pounds maybe. It's a really super nice unit. It's bed mounted, so it has the nice big square plate to screw down into the bed. There is an outlet on the bottom of it that I can connect flex pipe or a 92, which we're not going full flex on this thing. I've got actual 90-degree bends in here. So nevertheless, let's hop into it. I'm gonna show you guys the stack real quick, and then we'll try and video some of the process. All right, y'all. So this is kind of how the stack's gonna sit in the truck. You can see it's like almost flush with the bed. Don't mind that the bed's bent in the front, but it is what it is. But as you can see, this is a bed plate stack, so it's just got the 4 holes in the stack to actually mount to the bed itself. If I can reach it, you can see this stack weighs like nothing. It's super, super nice. Like I said, it's aluminum. I bought it years and years ago. I've had it for a long time. Big shout out to Custom Cruisers Powder Coating in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Dropped this off. He got it powdered for me in a couple days. He takes care of everything. He's done all the powder on the green truck. He also done the 4-link traction bars and all that for the race truck. If you guys need to, I will put a link in the description to his website so you can get his phone number and everything. Give him a call if you're in the Asheville, Hendersonville, North Carolina area. He does really, really good powder coat. But me and Clay are going to dive into this thing and start getting the exhaust off of it. He's the mastermind behind this. I've never put a stack in a truck, fun fact. He's put a shitload of them in. So, so he's gonna kind of show me how it's done. This is kind of a first for me, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so that went much easier than planned. For the first time in my life, I done something better than I thought I was going to do it.
Because I was here.
Because the puzzle master was here. It seems like every time I try to put something like this together, it never seems to work out. Clay was over at my house earlier, and I was like, so, what are you doing the rest of the day? So I come over here and bamboozled him into helping me put a stack in my shit because for some reason I have the hardest time with the exhaust system. But let me show you like how we done this. It looks really super clean. So when you come up and underneath the truck, everything is a nice solid 90. I gotta move the clamps a little bit but it's all the way up to the front of the truck. No flex, no nothing like that. I know everybody's like, oh my God, you gotta have flex. There's still plenty of flex in the system up there at the downpipe. I left it like that for a reason. So yeah, I'm super pumped about this. You can see it's all mounted up. Clamps are in. You can't really see that clamp right there, but clamps are in. Everything's nicely mounted. So we're fixing to take her for a rip, boys. That's so sick. That's sick. That's the coolest shit ever. Radio sling shit everywhere. Alright guys, so we are back here at the shop again. We're working on Heartbreaker. So what I'm doing this morning is I have a new IPR valve and a new ICP sensor to put in the truck. Unfortunately, I already tried to put the IPR in and I can't put it in due to the intake manifold. And the reason that I can't, I have the S3R intake manifold. It's way bigger than what a factory one is. So. Another quick thing that I wanted to add, if you guys have an 03 or 04 6.0 and you have the S3R, you're probably going to run into the intake manifold and IPR clearance issue that I had. If you have an 05, 06, or 07 truck, you should be able to get your IPR out without having to take the intake manifold off or loose. The only reason I had to do it, my truck being an 03, 04, I'm assuming just with the high pressure oil pump cover being different, and the pump itself being different, with the IPR being a little bit different location, that's why there wasn't enough clearance. I personally know a customer of mine that I spoke to just the other night. He done the same thing I done and replaced the IPR, and he was able to do it without removing his intake manifold. So his truck being an 06, that tells me there is a difference in the two covers. I knew that, but I didn't take that into consideration. Just wanted to let you guys know, a little update on that. So don't be discouraged if you have to do it. It's not that big a job, but if someone happens to find another way of doing it, please let me know so I don't have to go through that again. Take the alternator loose, get the belt off of it. Actually, probably just going to get the belt off the alternator, to be honest. And then I'm going to loosen this charge pipe, take this charge pipe off. I'm going to take the charge pipe off for the hot side. And then I'm going to take all of the bolts out of the intake manifold. All I'm going to do is just slide it forward. I'm not going to take it completely out. I'm just going to slide it forward so I can get back there to the IPR and get it out. Because the problem I'm having is the actual plug on the IPR. I can turn the IPR about halfway out thread-wise, and then the plug starts hitting the intake manifold. So if I just slide the intake manifold forward a little bit, I should be okay to get the IPR out of there, and then change it and then put it back together. All right, so as you guys can see, we skipped forward a little bit. Already got the intake manifold off. As you can see, right there, I've already got the new IPR in. The screen was not busted on the old one, but let's see here. It is the old style IPR. You can hear something rattling on the inside. So I'm gonna say that the IPR was bad. I don't really know. I'm hoping the magnet went bad and that's what caused all this, but I don't really know. So I'm gonna clean the intake ports up on the heads, and I'm gonna clean all the powder coat up. You can see I kind of started right there. I'm gonna clean the powder coat back up, and I'm gonna clean everything up on the intake, and then I'll put it back together and we'll take her for a test drive. All right, y'all, so as you can see, cleaned the turbo up, got the compressor housing clean, got the O-Dog bright and shiny again, looking nice and neat. Also have the rocker boxes and everything clean. Heads are good, ready to go, so I'm gonna put the intake back on it, get this thing buttoned up. Oh, I also stuck in the new ICP sensor, so hopefully I can get this thing back to running this afternoon. Hopefully make a full pull. All right, guys, so another quick tip that I want to give you guys: if you have an S3R intake manifold, two things. You cannot replace the IPR back there without taking the intake off. And another thing, magnets are your friend, okay? This is part number MP185 from Mac Tools. So a lot of people have issues with putting the bolts into the S3R intake. What I do is I will stick the bolt, stick the head right here on the magnet. I'll drop it down in here very slowly and get it into the hole, spin it just a couple times, and then I'll flick the magnet off the bolt and pick out, and it'll drop the bolt right down where you need it to go. It makes it super easy, and it makes it mess free, so you're not having to put grease on the end of the bolts. That's how I used to do it. This magnet just works a whole lot better. So I'm gonna finish up putting the intake back on, then we will put the cold side charge pipe, compressor housing on the turbo, hot side charge pipe, alternator, and then we're gonna go take this thing for a test drive. All right, y'all, so Heartbreaker's back together. Sweating my ass off out here. I have to finish picking up the tools. I'm gonna get the tools picked up. I'm gonna fire the truck up, let it idle for a few minutes and get warm, and then we're gonna go take this thing for a test rip. As you guys can tell, it's days later and Heartbreaker's still sitting here. Basically, I took the truck for a test drive and had the same results. I've come to the conclusion I have a high pressure oil leak somewhere. Now, there's a couple things that I think is causing this, and I'm going to go through them real quick. First, I have an old style, what I feel is subpar designed secondary high pressure oil pump kit. That is getting replaced, as well as going to a mechanical IPR, as well as I ordered some high flow standpipes from Warren, which I have here, which I'll show you guys those in just a second. So Heartbreaker's still got a few changes to undergo. Hopefully that fixes the issue. Otherwise, I really don't know where else to go. I'm probably going to have to get my buddy Jeff to help me trace what's going on with this thing. I also did order a throttle pedal assembly because diesels do not have throttle position sensors. So the throttle position sensor is actually in the throttle pedal assembly itself on a 6.0. I'm assuming in other trucks as well, but that's what I know about what I've got. So that's kind of where we're at. I've got a few parts I want to go over with you guys and a few things I want to show you that I have in stock that I know a bunch of people are looking for right now and nobody has stock on. So follow the link in the description below. It's going to go straight to the website. You'll be able to order everything that I'm fixing to show you guys. So if you are looking for these pieces or products, please shoot me an email. It'll be southeastdieselsupply@yahoo.com, or you can do it through YouTube. You can also get on Instagram @short6slow. Shoot me a DM. I try to get back to everybody as quick as I can. Sometimes I miss it. don't be afraid to like hit me up 2 or 3 times. Otherwise, there's a good chance I'm gonna miss it. I get a lot of messages a day. So nevertheless, let's step over here, get into the parts list, Let's step over here and get into the parts I want to show you guys and go over them. These are the Warren diesel injection high flow standpipes. When you get them, they're going to come in a box just like this. It says high flow standpipes. Open them up, pull the bubble wrap out, and looks like regular standpipes, but you'll see here, if my camera will focus, Warren diesel injection high flow. You can see these things are pretty wild and rowdy looking. Can't see through that one. What the hell am I doing here? But then again, you know, they come completely assembled. They've got all your O-rings on them, everything. They're ready to go. Just lube them up, stick them in. Same deal, different day. You're just replacing your standpipes there. But what these allow you to do is to help maintain ICP and not blow the IPR valve clean open, which I feel like I'm having an issue with right now with the 430s, which is why I'm going to a mechanical IPR. However, I still wanted high flow standpipes because I got massive injectors. Now, another thing, ARP head studs and bolts, anything that you guys need, I do have this stuff in stock. It's kind of hard to get a hold of right now due to the whole pandemic that's going on, and shipping in China and tariffs and politicians. Probably going to get demonetized for this, but whatever. I don't care. It's my opinion. So, just to show you guys, these are 625 head studs here. It comes with all your washers for your inner row bolts right here, as well as the studs themselves. Pull one out here so you guys can see kind of what they look like. If you've never seen a set of 625s, they look like a regular stud, except for instead of black, they're like a machine finished look, whatever. You can see right here, this one says ARP625 plus. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, I do have these, so if you guys want them, go on the website, place your order to get these things immediately. I am going to place another order of head studs as soon as these sell out. However, I only have a few sets in stock right now, so get them while you can. This right here is also the main stud kit. Oh boy, there you go. It's the main stud kit for the bed plate. These are your rod bolts, your flex plate bolts, and your crank bolts. I have all this stuff in stock, guys. Get it while you can because it's going to go quick. Again, I know this may not be what everybody wants to see, but nevertheless, we do have progress. And some progress is better than no progress. I do want to let you guys know that I appreciate y'all's support so much. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos, for reaching out to me, ordering off the website. Little update for everybody who's ordered, right here, electric fan setups. I am shipping electric fan setups. A little backstory, apparently the way that I package these things doesn't appease UPS. And when I put $1,000, $1,200 worth of insurance on these packages and send them out the door in perfect condition, when they make it to the customers, they've had holes in the boxes, holes through the radiators are bent, fans busted, all kinds of stuff. And UPS does not want to stand behind their insurance. So heads up, if you guys are shipping stuff with UPS, don't pay for the insurance because they damn sure ain't going to follow up on their end. Aside from that, guys, basically what I'm starting to do, I'm building frames for these things, sticking them on pallets and freight shipping them. It costs more money, but you know what? At the end of the day, what matters to me is that you guys are getting a solid product in one piece and not tore up and having to wait even longer. So, with that being said, guys, please stay tuned to the channel. I do have a lot of stuff in the works. I do have a lot of stuff coming for Heartbreaker. Again, this stuff's very expensive. So you guys' support and help means the world to me. Please go down here in the description. Check out southeastdieselsupply.com. You can also get a hold of me on Instagram at short6slow. Again, that's short, the number 6, slow. You can also email me at southeastdieselsupply@yahoo.com. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe. There's a lot of stuff coming to the channel, really within the next month and a half or so. The gentleman who has his 6.4 here, we finally kind of got everything worked out to where the truck's going to be rowdy, guys. So I'm going to do some videos on that, how to remove the factory chargers, how to install the S400 kit, the whole 9 yards. A lot of cool stuff coming to the channel, guys, so please stay tuned. Again, drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post, and I will see y'all next time.